Hello and welcome to Sports Palava. My name is Ken Ochonogo. We are right there in Equatorial Guinea. And of course, we are in Group D. Because we are in the camp of Cote d'Ivoire. We are in the camp of the team that won that trophy in 1992. That was in Senegal. And the record he created in doing that has, up till now, I don't think that record has been topped when they went into penalty shootout. And Alain Guamani became a hero for the Ivorians. And their coach then, Yo Marshall. There was sweet martial music. Sometimes when you hear martial music, he said, what is happening? But at that point in time in 1992, martial music was the sound to be heard. Ever since, generations upon generation, we've been trying to see which group will replicate the success of that team in 1992. And then came this particular generation. They called them the Golden Generation, led by the man who was in France, played for France at the junior level, but then said, I'm going back to Cote d'Ivoire. Didier Drogba. He led the team. They moved on. Favorites in Egypt, favorites in, they moved on, until last year, or the last edition, when the man said, no mas, and handed over the mantle to Yaya Toure. So you still have the crop of that team, that generation. You still have Yaya Toure. We still have Kolo Toure. We still have Didier Zokora. We still have Jevino. And there is Bonnie. There is a lot of them who are coming on. Sheikh Tiode. You can't just take it away from that they are the most complete team on the continent. But how come the diadem, the ultimate diadem, remains elusive to this team? Now come 2015, which we are. Do you think that the Ivorians will now sing hooray? Will now sing hallelujah? Will now sing eureka? We have the Nations Cup. Or is it going to be, are they going to be the nearly team that they've been in the past? 92 till now? Probably. That's about 15 years or so or more. 15, did I say? It took Nigeria 19 years to win. Probably 20 years plus that they've not won the trophy. So, I have two gladiators in the house. And it is their duty to let us know what they think. Will the Ivorians triumph, or will they be nearly men as usual? I want to start with the man who said, why not? If you try, somewhere along the line, they will take it. He's back, the prof, Humphrey Njoku. Humphrey, how are you?
Yeah, it's nice being here. Your introduction is a bit lengthy, and it speaks volume. Fine. Life is not all about falling. It's standing up. And not until you admit failure, that's when you will be written off. Cote d'Ivoire has been there, year in, year out. They are always favorites. And the favoritism given to them is not all about because people like their green, orange color. It's just because of the quality of players. They are there again in Equatorial Guinea. Fine, the danger man is not there, talking about the drug, but this could be the year, the true race, we do it for Ivory Coast.
This will be the year the tourists will do it for everyone. Talking about Yaya and Kolo. I tell you, there is that music that both of them had. Someday we shall play it for you. But then, I want to ask the man here. There was a time he came here and he said, if Arsenal win the league this year, that he is going to sweep Third Mainland Bridge. In fact, a lot of people have bought bundles of brooms for him. Said, okay, Shehu, you want to sweep Third Mainland Bridge? Arsenal win the league, and you do that. But the way it seems, probably, Shehu is still laughing. But we'll laugh after today's program. Shehu, is it possible for an accountant to have all the entries correct and have the final summation wrong? He said they have quality. How come you believe that Cote d'Ivoire will not win AFCON 2015?
Wonderful viewers, Happy New Year. No palaver for you people this year, but for the person on set, I only owe you Happy New Year, but there's palaver today. Cote d'Ivoire winning the Nations Cup. Does it mean other teams will be handcuffed and they will not play? Or the other teams could not come because they have crisis in their country and it's only Cote d'Ivoire that came and Issa Hayatou will just hand over the trophy to them? Ask the group they are, that team. Even they had Didier Drogba, they could not win the Nations Cup. So you are talking about Boni Abi, you are talking about Dumbia, you are talking about Gervinho. Did you see what he did yesterday? That one is missing 3 matches. That one is even minus. He was the most exciting player for them yesterday. Then you have Kolo Toure in defense. Kolo Toure, who is a bench warmer in Liverpool. When he's playing like this, he's always looking at the coach to take him out. He's the person Avi Renard is banking on. Now look at their goalkeeper. It's not Barry. Even Barry does not even know how to keep. But they now made a mistake. They now said they have one Boho in goal. Is that person that they want?
Are we here to run down a team or to look at their potentials?
Which potentials? What potential do they have? Look at Yaya Toure in the midfield. That's the best player in Africa. He's struggling. And you now say that is the team that will win. Win what?
Win the Nations Cup.
It's not possible for Ivory Coast to win the Nations Cup. Let's even pray that they get out of that group. The weakest team in that group was Michael Ducia's team, Guinea. They forced Guinea to 1-0 draw. They are facing Mali. And they are facing their boss, Vokapinke, the Cameroonians. You see where lion, they deal with elephants. You see that one again.
So who is the jungle of the who is the
I want to ask you this. You ran down the team.
Yes.
Kolo Toure on the bench. Yes. He was the player of the month for Liverpool in December. You said
that shows where is Liverpool in the league.
Now, I want to ask you. Wait, 4 times African Footballer of the Year. Yaya Toure is lifting City. Do you think he cannot lift?
He has never even lifted Ivory Coast. Everything Yaya Toure has won, he has won on the basis of what he has done with City. And unfortunately, Man City is not playing the African Cup of Nations. So he has to cope with the likes of Cote.
Incidentally,
he has to cope with the likes of
two matches City have played without Toure. They have not been able to win them.
That's what I'm saying.
And people have been saying.
That is not Man City.
Let us not even go there.
Yes.
The truth remains, you see, you make a mistake.
Yes.
I like a statement made by Solomon Kalou.
Yes.
He said that over a period of years, it's not by accident that they have been tagged year in, year out as favorites. And he said, that is a truth. The problem had always been, they have individual, but they have not played as a team. That this time around, they have discovered where the leakages are,
yes,
and they have plugged it. That they are coming to play as a team. And football being a team game, that's the key spirit. They may have won their only tournament 1992, which
yes,
is a lengthy period of time. But
23 years ago.
But there's something that is going to this generation. When you look at the type of players, we have, inarguably, key players, about 3 of them, who are making their 7th appearance. We have Boubacar, we have Habib Toure, we have Tiene. Not removing anything from Yaya Toure, who is making his 6th appearance. They all know that they cannot feature for the next edition. And the only opportunity they have on ground is to win the Equatorial. You are talking about their group.
Yes.
Cameroon, we have seen Cameroon is no more the Cameroon of today.
Did you see what Cameroon did to them?
We saw Cameroon in Brazil.
You saw what Cameroon did to them?
We saw Cameroon in Brazil. It was nothing to write home about.
What about Ivory Coast? Ivory Coast on 3 occasions have gone to the World Cup.
We know
and they're not even to get out of the group. But let's even talk about the Nations Cup. Let's talk about this Nations Cup. If a team, the last time they ever won was Senegal 92, the Kwame, the Joel Thierry, the Alain Guamini, the